Inside Men is a South Korean political thriller action movie released in November 19, 2015, written and directed by Woo Min-ho, and starring Lee Byung-hun as An Sang-woo, Cho Sung-woo as Woo Jang-hoon, and Yoon Sik-baek as Lee Gang-hee. The movie has generated 13.2 billion won with a record of 2 million viewers in 6 days, which is unprecedented for the R-rated movie of the film. The movie itself is based on a webtoon called The Insiders by Yoon Tae-ho. The movie opens on An Sang-gu monologuing about vengeance, as it is shown he revealed a slush fund set up between Hanyul Bank and Mirai Motors to fund Congressman Chang Pil-woo's presidential campaign. This reveals the crux of the movie, as the movie then starts off 2 years earlier, as District Attorney Woo Jang-hoon pursues a whistleblower Mirai accountant to obtain evidence of the slush fund. Before being able to obtain the evidence, however, An Sang-gu, a gang leader and enforcer of Mirai Motors, nabs and beats the accountant to obtain the evidence first. He then meets with chief editor of Gugmin Daily, Lee Gang-hee, intending to conspire against Mirai and Congressman Jang Pil-woo should they need to. He is also shown to be influential himself in the media industry, utilizing his position to draw and use young women. It is later shown that he delivers young women to a villa hosted by Mirai president and attended by Congressmen Chang Pil-woo and Lee Gang-hee before being betrayed by them upon discovery of his own conspiracy, institutionalizing him in a mental institution. The influential cabal themselves are shown to be scandalous as they drink and have sex with the women while colluding to coordinate Chang Pil-woo's presidency. The movie then flashes forward with Woo Jang-hoon intending on cracking the case of the Mirai slush fund in order to make a name for himself, and An Sang-gu's release upon bankruptcy of the mental institution. An Sang-gu then hatches a plan utilizing his actress and gang contacts to place people inside the villa and film the collusion to enact revenge, while Jang-hoon tracks Mirai and Sang-woo's movements until they finally meet and decide to work together. Woo Jang-hoon organizes a press conference for An Sang-gu to reveal the evidence of the slush fund, but fails to bring any concrete charges against the cabal. Woo Jang-hoon then further betrays An Sang-gu and leverages him to launch himself into a supreme prosecution position and gets invited to join the cabal at the villa. An incriminating video of the villa then leaks with the conclusion revealing it was Woo Jang-hoon himself who worked as an inside man to find the evidence and finally brought justice to the cabal. The film references two specific cases in South Korean history, with the suicide note of rookie actress Jang Ja-yeon and scandal of Kim Ah-gi. Jang Ja-yeon died by suicide in 2009 and left behind a suicide note detailing the abuse at the hands of her agency as she was forced to entertain and sleep with upwards of 40 influential men, spanning TV producers, CEOs, media executives, and coaches. The police worked as notably inept as only the agency CEO and manager were charged, while the VIPs that she had served weren't investigating, citing lack of evidence. Only upon public pressure the case was reopened in 2019, but was eventually dropped due to the statute of limitations and lack of evidence. Significant media pressure was applied against the original investigation, most notably from Chosun Ilbo. The Kim Ah-gi case occurred in 2013, where former Vice Minister of Justice Kim Ah-gi was accused of receiving sexual favors at a villa at the behest of construction contractor Yoon Jung-chun in 2007. The preceding investigation was stalled as prosecutors denied requests to collect evidence, arrest, and enact travel bans. Prosecutors then only indicted contractor Yoon Jung-chun while omitting charges on Kim Ah-gi, claiming lack of solid evidence. The case was reopened in 2018 for reinvestigation under a Transparent Justice Initiative, and the initial investigation was described as biased, obstructive, and inept. A travel ban was only put in place when Kim Ah-gi attempted to leave the country in 2019, and a special investigation team began analyzing the interference and delay of the case. He was then charged with bribery with dropped sexual assault allegations due to statute of limitations, but was then sent through multiple court decisions with district court's acquittal, appeals court indictment, and a final total acquittal at the Supreme Court. The film and the cases referenced highlight a significant issue in South Korea's legal system, as the legal system is manipulated and pressured to only serve those with influence, with the dropping of charges against the unnamed VIPs in the Jang Jae-hyun case, and improper investigation into the Kim Ah-gi case. while also noting the prevalence of sexual assault and exploitation being present and protected. It denotes a larger issue under the consolidation of power and influence vested in media, corporations, and government, utilizing the legal system to serve their own interests, and brings to light where the public focus should rest in order to maintain transparency and trust in society.
The film masterfully explores heavy themes of corruption, collusion, and sexual manipulation in an engaging way to draw on the public and bring attention to the state of contemporary South Korean government as it brings to light the history of scandals that have dotted the political landscape in its history.